Hey, it's Brenda again, and I am just going to train you today on how to track your customers in your 40 customer notebook. So this is the actual tracking sheet, and what we're going to do here is we want to write our customer's name in here, and then you're going to start to track all the items through here. This is the 26 items that are on your list that I've just transferred to a chart. Now when you print this, it actually needs to be on 11 by 17 paper. Okay, so print it on 11 by 17. I do have all of these ready for you, so all you have to do is message me and I can send you all of these handouts for this training. So this is going to help you from every party. What you're going to do is I'm going to come home and I'm going to put the customer's name and what she purchased tonight. Okay, now she may purchase other items that are not the 26 items that are my focus items with her, and so I just kind of look at those as all icing on the cake. Okay, so anything else that she purchases besides these 26 items is going to be icing on the cake. But these are the main items that I really want to focus on with her. Okay, now, so every customer I get, I want to put her on here. Quite honestly, you're going to get customers that are not going to be a rock solid customer. They're just going to be a mascara buyer. They're just going to be an oil-free eye makeup remover buyer, or maybe just skincare, okay? And that's okay. We want those customers as well. So would their name go on here? Most definitely, okay? Because what I want her to do is when she trusts me enough with being my mascara customer, and she knows that she can get it whenever, and she loves my mascara, maybe the more I sample her on other things or facial her on the other items, maybe she will start to be my customers on other things. So yes, I'm going to put everybody on this list and keep my focus on trying to move her into all these other items. So this is going to be one of the first sheets that goes into my notebook. Okay, so I'm going to try to hold this notebook up and let you all see what it looks like and how to work it. Okay, now you're going to need to 3-hole punch this, and I will say you need to get those little round circle things that are like reinforcements for your hole, because as you work this all the time in this notebook, they do tend to pull apart and they the holes tear apart. So you'll need to get those little reinforcements. Again, print this on 11 by 17 paper, and this is just your tracking chart. Now, here's what I want you to hear me say. Nothing about this is hard, okay? Nothing about this training should be overwhelming. This training should be very exciting for you, because if it's one customer you want, or it's 10 customers you want, or it's 40 customers you want, it's all based on you, but it is based on being a good consultant, okay? So you want to know your customer, you want to know their needs, just like you don't want to go to a different hairdresser every week, because for one thing, or every month, because she does not know your hair. She doesn't know how well it takes color. She just doesn't know what you like. And once you establish a hairdresser or a gynecologist or whatever, they know you and they know what you want, they know what you like. And that's the same way about being a beauty consultant, is you want to know what their needs are and you need to express those things to them. So this is the first sheet that's going to go in your notebook. Now, this is my notebook, and I love this notebook just because it's flexible. You can get it at Office Depot, and I think I may have told you, but I may not have told you. But as a Mary Kay Beauty Consultant, you can go to www.marykayintouch.com, and under ordering, under drop down box, you'll see MK Connections, and when you click on MK Connections, Office Depot Square is there, and when you click on that, there is actually a coupon that you can get for, I think, like 40% off of printing and supplies or something like that. But I just take that coupon. You can either print it out or just take your phone and take a picture. and take that with you. And whenever you're purchasing, you get a discount for being a Mary Kay Beauty Consultant. Now, so I love this notebook. I love this because I can carry it with me. It's flexible. And I like that it has a little window in the front that whatever my goals are right now, whatever I want to see to be reminded of, is going to go into the front window here. Okay, so I can just shove that down in there. Now, the next thing that you're going to need is, I like to suggest a date book like this that also has 3 holes in it. Okay, just a thin date book, because you're going to need to see your month at a glance. Okay, so your month at a glance, you're going to need a date book like this. Quite honestly, I got this one at Walmart. I think it was like $6. But you can also pick these up, quite honestly. Really some nice yearly planners that are at the Dollar Trees for like $1. And they're really nice. I just like these because they're a big enough square that I can write stuff. Now, you're going to see as I go through, the reason why you want the daily tabs and the monthly tabs that I'm going to tell you about is because you just don't have enough space in these little squares to write things that you need to remember and all of that. So I have this, and I love this because instead of taking this big notebook in with me to a Mary Kay party when I need to schedule my facials and parties, I just take this out and stick it into my bag going into my Mary Kay party. So this way I have this, and it's just little and don't take up a whole lot of space. So now in the notebook, what you're going to need to purchase is you're going to need to get from Office Depot is a monthly tabs. Okay, you need a set of monthly tabs. I am going to tell you it's best if you get some sheet protectors to put the monthly tabs in so that it makes them stand out past your daily tabs. If not, they stay even, and then you can't see your daily calendar, okay, when it does that. So I put the monthly, I cut a little slit with a pair of scissors, and I just slip that tab down into a sheet protector. So you need one set of monthly tabs, and then a couple of sets of your daily, okay? So you need a couple of sets of daily tabs. And the reason you want a couple sets is because we, as Mary Kay Beauty Consultants, work 2 months out, okay? So we're working in this month and the next month to book parties and facials and all of that. So you're going to need to always have 2 months out. So what I do is when I am done, okay, we're on April the 6th today, so I could go ahead and just take all of these tabs, and I could take 1 through 6 because I'm already done. These days are already gone. I can't get them back, so hopefully I use them wisely. But I'm going to move them to, so we're April and May, and I have May tabs here. So I will start to move these days over to June, if that makes sense. So now, and then tomorrow's the 7th, so I will work all my 7th calls and do that. And then when the day's gone, I can move that tab over to June. So I'm going to have my monthly tabs and my daily tabs. That's what we're doing with this. Now, some other things that I think is beneficial before I move on to tell you how to do your courtesy calls is, let's see. So we need our daily tabs, sheet protectors, and our monthly. And this is actually what it's going to look like when it's set up. Okay, I just have my courtesy calls in my little pocket over here. Some business cards in my little pocket. So if I'm out and about and need to get a business card, they're there. Now this is actually what the sheets look like. Can you see how my little holes are tore up? So they fall out of my notebook if I don't have those little things on there. Now, this one sheet is enough for 40 customers. Now, as you can see, what I've done is I've started tracking. I write the customer's name, and I start to check off what she has purchased. Now, for me, I did have to get a ruler to put, because as you move on down, I would kind of lose what line I was on. So some of the girls say they're just using like a black marker and a red marker and a black marker and a red, and highlighting the lines so it's easier to follow where you're at, or you can just use a line to stay under which. So as I'm checking off Robin Brock, I can go across through there and I know I'm staying on her line and checking off the items that she's purchased instead of getting in a line above or below, if that makes sense. That's just a simple little thing, but I wanted to throw that in. So now when I put my notebook, put my tracking sheet in my notebook, I want to be sure to fold it so that I'm seeing most of the names right there. So I'm just folding it about over to customer, just where it says customer a little over, and that gives you enough space to just work in the notebook. And I always know where my customer tracking sheet is because it's in the front of this. Now, what I'm actually going to do is show you how to use the daily planner, okay? I'm going to show you how to use the daily planner in this notebook, but I also want you to see that I have some other tabs. Because, again, this notebook is going to be something that's with you all the time. Then you want to, maybe you'll have a tab back here in the back that you have like your events, that there is a flyer for an event and it has all the details, the cost, the location, when do you need to register, so that you are not constantly being disorganized. So the important things that I need every month with me, I could just make a little tab to keep back here, okay, just so that I stay organized. Okay, let's look at what I am doing with the courtesy call sheet. So what I would do is, let's just say I come home from a party today, and or I just made a delivery to a customer. So I'm going to write her name on a courtesy call sheet. Okay, let's see right here. So I'm going to write her name on the courtesy call sheet and the date she purchased. And then I want to, we actually talked about to call her when she gets back. So last week she was going out of town, and she wanted me to call her, and we were going to do an updated facial because it's been a while. So this week, actually the first of next week, so next Monday being, let's say it's the 10th, I want to make on her courtesy call sheet, or if I have her courtesy call sheet already filed back here somewhere, then I might just want to make a note on a sheet of paper on the 10th. This becomes my 6 most important things to do list as well. Okay, so as I said earlier in one of the other trainings, every day when I wake up, so in the morning is going to be the 7th. Every day when I wake up on the 7th, I'm going to come to this, and it's going to start to tell me what I needed to do, who I needed to call. So, you know, if it's business, it's personal, whatever, this becomes my daily planner. Now, the thing I like about this is I can create this to look like and be like anything that I want. So I'm going to start to have my 6 most important things to do list in here. My courtesy call sheets are going to go in here. And then as I do my work that day, then I'm going to put those people and those names on the next date